Alright, it's touch later.
The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since.
On both the physical and genetic level, the Advent Stun Lancers are nearly identical to the troopers our forces regularly see in combat. However, a minor yet crucial adjustment to the muscle fiber density of the Lancer improves both agility and overall survivability. I cannot read. Equipped with non-lethal weapons capable of easily disabling human targets, these Lancers were first deployed during the earliest days following Advent's establishment of the city's centers, when civil unrest was a more common problem than outright resistance. In studying their usage and deployment, this raised an interesting question. If the Lancers were among the first Advent forces deployed, and their survivability is somewhat higher than that of the standard trooper, did the aliens consciously reduce the trooper's strength based on their assessment of human combat readiness? This would imply a system of rapid genetic modification beyond what I had previously imagined the aliens were capable of. It would also demonstrate a degree of genetic frugality that I would have previously assumed was irrelevant to the aliens, based on the variety of unusual experiments they've conducted. So now we have two new weapons. The Ionic Ripjack. A raw electrical current jumps between the blades of this modified skirmisher claw. Although the mechanism seems reasonably well crafted, inconsistencies in the skirmisher manufacturing process leave questions as to whether this was an intentionally designed upgrade or an accidental discovery. So we may have held back on the technology, we don't know. And now the arc blade, a stronger blade for the Rangers. All right. See what the shield bearers give us.
The Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, and that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining. These shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various Advent peers. Their armor is perhaps the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
As is usually the case, our troopers came up with the designation for this particular subject, commonly known as the shield bearer. Initial indications are that it is tactically on par with Advent's other humanoid field units, with no particular mental or physical advantages over the officers or other units. The primary difference seems to lie in the armor suit itself, which is heavily reinforced with multiple layers of composite material woven from what I can only surmise to be some variation of the alien alloys. I intend on leaving the metallurgy and structural analysis to Shen and her team, who will no doubt find a means of integrating her findings into various experimental armor concepts of our own. So now we can build experimental armors, which are really fucking awesome. All right. Next is the Advent turret.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shen will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely autonomous weapons in close proximity to the people in those cities. Really shows you how much they care.
We've run across the Advent turrets in a variety of places, mainly near the security checkpoints and other areas they're trying to lock down. Now that we've finally gotten a chance to pull one apart, I can say with certainty that the turrets are operating entirely on their own, with no outside controller or remote direction given. As much as I'd like to test the targeting sensors, Central and Dr. Tigan have both expressed their concerns about test firing the system before we know how it discerns between friendly and hostile targets. Concerning how close the aliens position these things to civilian-occupied areas, the target recognition software must be incredibly accurate or incredibly basic. I wouldn't be all that surprised if the aliens were just flipping the switch and setting these loose on anyone caught in the firing radius. I'll have to see about setting up some sort of test environment, so now we can develop the defense matrix facility. Not particularly, not particularly useful if I'm not overly worried about the Hunt XCOM Dark event. All right. You know what? I am curious. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see what the priest gives us.
Known to our troops as the Advent priests, has up until recently been rarely sighted outside the city center. While not physically intimidating, much like the elders themselves, these priests are deceivingly powerful psionic beings. Even in death, their remains still radiate with powerful afterimages of psi energy.
Looks like you're digging deep into its spine. Alright.
The Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous at any time before the aliens' arrival. The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears. It's a powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Alright, let's finish gathering these supplies real quick. Alright. Now that we've got that taken care of, let's go hit up the black market real quick. I know what I want to do next. But I need to have people up and running for it. Let's see. Superior scope, expanded magazine, superior stock, R13 supplies, another engineer. You know what, we'll grab the mods. They're pretty inexpensive. We'll go ahead and pick up a few more alloys. Because I'm still rolling in intel right now. I'm still rolling and lolling in intel. Okay. So let's see. We have a rumor for intel, a rumor for power, and that's about it. So, here's what I want to do. I want to go after this facility here. Mostly because I'm curious to see what kind of boss we'll be facing out of it. So, let's head over to Templar HQ real quick. So we can get some heals going. And hopefully not have to deal with any extraneous missions like a guerrilla op at this point.
Communications facility now operational.
Alright, and with that positioning we can put a gremlin in here. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's put... Let's go ahead and put our engineer in here for now. Let's see. What am I looking at in terms of injuries? 1331. Okay, not too long. Good. Monthly progress.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Alright. Come on, just long enough.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. Among the aliens' more reclusive forces, the Advent unit we've come to identify as the Priest has recently become a regular sighting for our forces deployed in the field. These priests apparently wield a great deal of power over their subordinate Advent units, relying on psionic control to issue orders and exert their will in battle. While their physical appearance is no more striking than that of a typical Advent soldier, their talents in wielding psionic energy clearly differentiates them from the standard hybrid unit. Based on my post-mortem examination, I believe the source of this increased proficiency comes from careful genetic manipulation, a hallmark of the Elder's forces. In this case, an unusual synaptic configuration allows for what I believe to be English, how do you do it? Allows for what I believe to be psionic transduction between otherwise distinct and unrelated cell types found throughout the body. In combat, these increased pathways for the storage and release of psionic energy allow the priest to project control over its enemies in the field, while bolstering the survivability of its allies. Perhaps most critically, the priest has been known to sustain its own life force through psionic manipulation, cheating death in a way not seen among the Elder's other subordinate alien races. In the interest of preserving our troops' lives, I have made this particular skill the focus of my research going forward. Sustaining Sphere. The Sustaining Sphere is an emergency fail-safe mechanism that automatically activates when a soldier is on the brink of death, placing them in temporary suspension to extend their life. The sphere can only be used in combat once and will be permanently removed from the soldier's inventory once activated. So it's an emergency sustain. Gotcha. Alright. Let's look at the purifier.
After a careful examination of the specialized Advent unit identified as the Purifier, I have found clear evidence of genetic modification to the subject's thermoregulatory glands. These changes, in conjunction with their specialized armor, give the Purifiers an impressive heat tolerance, bordering on total immunity.
Alright. 4 days for that. One more injured soldier. Oh, please. 2 more injured soldiers. Please, please, please. Don't throw me another mission before we finish this.
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
Nice. And I don't see anything about us injury yet.
We've recovered another crucial piece of information about the Chosen. Slowly but steadily, our faith in your word grows, Commander.
So that I can issue, I can now issue orders to the Templars. Nice.
We continue to progress in our campaign against the Elders, and now we gain new abilities as a result.
Uchel got a promotion. Alright, let's keep this going.
Influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let's see. We'll go with alien loot for this one, because I'm curious as to what this could be. Alright, Sergeant Plus. I have no plans on bringing Plum onto this mission. Hacking +5, once again, Ultralaw. And we'll go ahead and spare some intel for you guys, so you don't get hurt. Oh, so you don't get captured. Okay.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Alright. Let's see. Let me finish my heals, bro. Fuck. Alright, let's see what we got. Not worried about that. The advent return fire. Missed shots on advent officers and priests will trigger return fire. Not worried about that. Avard. Okay, that's the one I need to worry about. Sabotage transmitter. And we'll only be dealing with the lost. Yeah, I'd say this is the mission for us. And Outrider's is back at full strength. Yeah, I'd say this is our mission here.
Setting course for Indonesia.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Alright. Honestly, I do like to look at this lineup just right at the off. And since we're only dealing with loss, I don't need to be particularly stealthy because I can wipe them clean pretty easily. Let's see. Anything of interest here? Not really. We'll go with a mimic beacon. Just for the hell of it. And we'll give it to Copper. Because why not? That's always fun. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but this lineup looks good to me. Let's do it.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Because we also have tools! Now, the question I have is, and I think what this has been answered before, would the hunter show up here? Because this is in his region. I think the answer is no. I would love for that to be the case. This is a lost mission.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Alright.
Moving out.
Since this is a lost mission, we don't need to play too conservatively.
Affirmative. Moving out. We've got
We
the
see
objective
some.
in sight.
Ooh,
Our
okay.
readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
So basically blow this shit up. Oh, the... Nice, the detection icon is glitching. Esports ready.
Covering distance.
Alright.
Solid copy. Covering ground.
Alright, let's oops hit here. Don't see anything yet. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad with the Lost. Alright. Which, if you would, please. We'll have her lead the charge. Okay, that's interesting.
Moving quickly.
So theoretically, we should be able to just set up around here, wait for that swarm to come to us, and then watch them waste their turn because they have to get in a position to deal with us. Let's see, where is the objective? A little further up than this room. Okay. I think we're just gonna try and funnel all the Lost into here.
I go where you tell me. No place for you to go now. I'm all over it. Got it covered.
Alright, we'll just overwatch with everyone else here. Let's see what this swarm does here. The answer is nothing. Okay. So what we're gonna do is this. Let's see. Here we go. We're gonna start picking them off.
Prepare to fight.
No, don't want to rend. God, his ability is so delicious. What is that? Okay, hang on. I need to do a little investigatory journalism here. As well as piss off another pod pair. Oh, it's a focus spot. Nice. The funny thing about this is that as long as Witch keeps landing shots, she'll be able to wipe out the horde on basically, or the Lost basically on her own. Just like this. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to target this first.
Well done.
Alright.
As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Okay, so destroying these buys us a turn on the mission timer. Gotcha. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Copper up. And then Johnny, where you at? Can teamwork him. That way we can use the sniper rifle over the pistol.
Hostile terminated.
That was good for a crit too. Holy god.
Target eliminated.
Just gonna keep going with this.
Target neutralized.
We only need to get a little bit closer. Oh god, I'm out of shots. Okay, pistol time.
X-ray neutralized. Hostile target down.
Most excellent. Easy to clear the life. Easy to clear life. And Copper sees some more. All right, Outrider. Up to here with you.
I can handle that. Move!
Copper may be in a spot of trouble here. Didn't anticipate that next swarm being right there.
You cannot run.
Ah. Balls. Alright, that's gonna be a swipe. For 1 damage. Alright. So the pertinent thing to do would be to have Copper just take shots at everybody.
Target neutralized.
And one more.
Target eliminated. X-ray neutralized.
Alright. And start destroying these pods here to buy us a little bit more time. Alright, and one more. Nice. Now we have 8 turns to finish this mission. Basically all the time in the world.
I can make it.
Alright. Sorry about that, just contemplating options for a second. Not really much to think about when I get to it, though.
No problem, boss. Scanning.
Let's see. We'll put Johnny here.
Solid copy.
And then Outrider. Let's see. Ooh, Outrider can deal with this last swarmlet here, so to speak.
Never escape my sight.
do we get revealed?
Return to your gods.
Ooh! By the skin of our teeth.
I am trusting you.
Alright. Well, the game's not very happy with me, having cleared out all those losses so quickly. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna have Outrider rush to the objective.
In short order, you will never hide from me. I've
Oh
located
boy.
the objective, Commander.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Alright, we're just gonna kind of set up everybody else around here.
Under watch.
Overwatch. I'm on it.
Let's see what this swarm does. Don't particularly care. I am loaded up on psionic energy anyway. Alright, so that swarm apparently does nothing. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to plant the X4.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active.
We can no longer hide.
This is fine. So let's see.
I go where you tell me.
The only downside is I can't blow anything up because I'm going to bring another swarm down upon me.
I have almost no ammo.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No one will mourn them. Cover me, I need more ammo.
Ooh, it was a free reload.
Your friends will join you soon.
Yeah, get fucked, boyo.
Tell your gods I'm coming. I require a resupply.
Alright.
My watch begins.
Overwatch. Scanning.
Just gonna overwatch and see where this lost over here goes. Ooh, that's a lot of lost.
The time for hiding is over.
Goodbye.
For the Reapers!
You didn't even get a chance to get a family. Alright.
I know where you are.
Nice.
Hostile terminated.
Ah.
I have sight
Remember your
beyond
training.
How many of y'all am I gonna have to kill? Alright. So... Witch can see a shit ton of them. She can see almost everybody, actually. If I put her here, she still sees quite a bit. So let's say we begin clearing this area out. Two. Nice. 3. %chance. Okay, 4. She might be able to kill enough to get a promotion at this rate. Nice. Nice. Alright, now Outrider should be able to see the rest of them. She can only see one.
Give me a minute.
There we go.
Remember, they are not victims.
It's the risk.
There is nowhere to
Oh no,
hide.
never mind. Fire's over there. Jesus. That's a lot of Murgos motherfuckers.
Death to the invaders. I have little ammo remaining.
Alright.
Good riddance. I must reload. I require ammunition.
Alright. Next.
I'll maintain my watch.
Attacking on sight. Affirmative, covering now. On Overwatch, come get some.
How am I... How is the game gonna know when I'm done? Because the loss can just keep coming in.
Hostile target down.
I will always find you.
Alright.
Adjusting sights. I am the victor.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You gonna swipe at us or you're just gonna sit there? Okay. Get fucked.
Well, how about that?
Alright. Start with the closest, right? Hopefully I'm getting close to done.
Compromises.
Because I think I'm starting to run out of recording time. And I don't want to split this mission up.
Volk says hello. I need more ammo. The only fate possible for aliens. Give me time to reload. I will need more ammo.
Alright, whoops. Thumbstick strayed a little too far there. We have 2 more lost way over there. Which means which should be the one to deal with them. Or maybe not. Can Mox potentially handle them?
Utilizing hook.
Yes, he can. Alright. There's one.
We triumph.
No. There we go. And 2. Okay, that's it.
We deny our that transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
Alright. 39 kills. Jesus Christ. The numbers get up there when you have lost. Oh, I'd say that wasn't too bad.
For your safety, all travel between city centers has been suspended until the recent power system upgrades have been completed. Please see your nearest Advent Peacekeeper for any further clarifications.
Alright. And the worst that came of it was, I believe it was Copper getting scratched by a Lost. So not too bad. Alright. Sadly, we got no promotions here, but oh well. Can't win them all. Well, at least not promotion-wise, anyway.
After a mission like that, spirits are gonna be high around here. We might have to resupply the bar.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? 39 lost corpses. I can autopsy the lost?
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
I have no idea what that would give me. Alright. 2 days to the training center, 1 day to clear out this mess here.
I have to hand it to him. What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
Alright, so let's go finish. Let's go hit up the skirmisher HQ real quick. I don't need another engineer right now.
Avenger plotting new course.
I'll finish these facilities real quick. And then I think next time out we'll go after the black site. Alright. Why yes, I will put a proving ground here. Thank you.
Ground facility construction.
Do not mind if I do. Alright, 5 days for the proving ground. And training center is complete. So let's see. Whoops. Accidentally skipped that. Oh well. At the training center, soldiers can purchase additional soldier abilities with the shared ability points earned in combat. Soldiers can also be staffed here to develop high-level soldier bonds. Alright. So let's train some abilities up. We'll start with Johnny. Alright, let's see what we got for you. Lightning reflexes, Shredder, volatile mix, huh. You know, it would be nice to give Copper Haywire Protocol. We'll do that. Alright. Who next? Udrala. We'll give you medical protocol so you can start healing too. Alright. Shax. Haven't done anything with it yet. Let's see. Let's look at Copper. Salvo. Implacable. Follow the mix. You don't have a lot of EP, and I don't want to dip into the reserves just yet. Bomber. Deep cover. No. Alright, I think that'll do it for now. So, on our next time out, we'll see about that alien facility. Until then, I am the Internet's Eternal Phenomenon, the Mystic Deadman. I'll see you guys next time.